Your phone vibrates on the nightstand. It is 2 in the morning. You check the glowing screen and see a friend's name. Suddenly, your whole body reacts. The sleep vanishes from your eyes. Your own stress, exhaustion, and lingering issues disappear. Without hesitation, your panic shuts off, and you become a calm, highly effective crisis manager. You answer the phone. You listen. You don't cry with them, you figure out the solution. You tell them exactly what to do, how to breathe, and how to survive the night. People call you the strong friend. They praise you for being so reliable and heroic. They believe you were simply born with this unbreakable stoic personality. But here's the truth. You weren't born this way. You learned to be useful because at some point in your life, being helpful was the only way to earn love or feel safe. Let me explain what is happening in your nervous system. In behavioral psychology, there's a concept called parentification. This happens when a child has to take on the emotional or practical roles of the adults around them. Maybe your parents were going through a messy divorce. Perhaps someone in your house struggled with addiction, severe depression, or was simply emotionally absent. Whatever the cause, as a kid, you realized a frightening truth. The adults are not in control. No one is steering the ship. So, your brain did what it needed to do to survive. It stepped up. You developed what researchers term high self-efficacy. This is the strong internal belief in your ability to do what is necessary to achieve specific results. In simple terms, you learned how to fix things because leaving them broken was too dangerous. You learned to sense the atmosphere the moment you entered a room. You anticipated others' breakdowns before they happened. You became the emotional buffer for everyone around you. This isn't a flaw in your character, it is a brilliant adaptation. Your brain realized that managing others' chaos allowed you to feel more secure. You turned into the ultimate problem solver. But carrying this mindset into adulthood creates a very specific, often isolating way of living. Here's how that shows up now.
Sign number 1. You attract people who are always in crisis. Your friends are rarely those who have it all figured out. You naturally gravitate toward people who need help, and they are drawn to you. For you, someone else's chaos doesn't raise a warning. It feels like your role. It feels like home. Sign number 2. You give advice but rarely ask for it. When you're at a coffee shop with a friend, you might spend 2 hours discussing their relationship, career, and family troubles. You offer them a masterclass in emotional intelligence. But when they finally ask how you're doing, you give a brief summary. You say you're fine and busy. You quickly redirect the focus back to them. Taking up space makes you uncomfortable. Accepting help feels like a trap. Sign number 3. You feel guilty when you rest. When you aren't solving problems, managing crises, or helping others, a wave of anxiety creeps in. You have subconsciously tied your self-worth to your usefulness. If you aren't being helpful, a little voice in your head suggests you are entirely expendable. Sign number 4. You apologize for having basic needs. When you finally reach a breaking point and ask for help, you might start with several disclaimers. You say you're sorry for bothering them, or that you know they are busy but you just need a minute. You act as though asking for a fraction of the support you freely give others is an unfair request. Sign number 5. You isolate when you're in pain. When the strong friend breaks down, they do it alone. You lock yourself in your room, quietly cry so no one hears, and wipe your face before rejoining the world. You only show others a finished version of yourself. You never allow anyone to see the messy, vulnerable part of your healing process. You feel a heavy responsibility to protect everyone else from your darkness. I understand this isn't easy. This takes a significant toll on you. No one talks about the unique, suffocating loneliness of being the person everyone relies on. Everyone believes you are unbreakable. They see you as a source of strength, someone who never drops the ball, who always knows the right thing to say and who can handle any storm. Because you excel in this role, a sad truth emerges. No one ever checks if you are okay. They think since you manage so well, it isn't heavy, but it is heavy. It is crushing. You spend your life pouring into others, and no one notices your cup has been empty for years.
So you sit there listening to other people's stories, holding their hands, wiping their tears, and a quiet part of you wonders when it will be your turn. Who will do this for me? When do I get to fall apart? You are exhausted from being the adult in the room. You are tired of always being the strong one. The constant vigilance of anticipating the next disaster drains you. You hold the world together, but deep down, you fear that if you let go for even a moment, everything will fall apart. But here's where it gets interesting, and here's the truth you need to accept. Your ability to heal, manage, and guide people through their darkest moments is a remarkable gift. You are a safe haven in a chaotic world. You possess a level of empathy and resilience that most people can't comprehend. Yet you must realize that your worth isn't defined by what you can fix. You deserve to be more than just a solution to others' problems. You can be messy. You don't have to have all the answers. You deserve to be the one who needs support. The right people won't abandon you when you stop being useful. They will stay because they want to know the real you. Put down your armor. You've saved enough people. It's time to save yourself. If this resonated with you today, if you finally feel understood for the burdens you carry, please subscribe. It helps us continue creating content for minds like yours. And if you want to learn about the psychological reason you dislike small talk and crave deeper connections, click the video on your screen now. I'll see you there.